All right, welcome guys. In this video, I'm going to show you, I have probably about 3,000 Roger Clemens cards. Pinnacle, O-Pee-Chee, Score, Bowman, Panini kind of all set up here. And then this is all tops here, all through here. This section here is all Fleer, all here. Donruss, and Upper Deck. So I'm going to show you, when you have this many cards, how are you supposed to sort it? How are you supposed to get through? This part's easy. This is all one card from Mr. Roger Clemens. So that's an easy sort here. So I'm just going to keep that aside. So I have an extra bin right there. Actually, I'll put it even further aside. I'll put it here so I have some space on the sorting. And then I'm temporarily going to move these so I have more sorting as well. I want to be able to use these tray markers. So I'm going to just move these around here very carefully. So now, with all these trays available, my focus is going to be sorting the tops. And so I'm going to go through, grab a stack, and then you just go through and make sure all the tops get sorted where they need to go. So super simple. Just do this for every card on every possible scenario. Go through, and then if I have if I end up getting too tied up, I'll kind of show you what I end up doing. Like I might put all the 87 tops all in one thing. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to default to that right now. I'm just going to put all the 87 tops in one thing, and then all the 88 in one thing, and all the 89 in another. So then that'll just kind of keep going there, and then I will get more focused like this. And put them all here. And then if I know I end up getting some single cards where I know like maybe this top's pristine, if I know that's the only one I have and I'm kind of getting lower, then I'll kind of put all the ones I know are just singles into a pile by themselves. So all the singles will just stack up here. Okay, that's all the tops sorted. Now I know this pile here, I've been doing the one-off cards that I hadn't had more of. And then I've also noticed as I've been listing, what I do now is I kind of have a mental note of where kind of the one-off cards went, even if they got put with other bunches. But like this is a one-off card, this is one-off, this has two one-off. I'll move it away so it's not, I found the match for this. I don't know if you saw during the video, but I found the match. Never know which way usually, but I think it's having the letters go to the left is more appropriate that way. This was a one-off. These were one-off. This was a one-off. So try to get all the one-offs there. That way I'm actually clearing space for everything else. This is a one-off. Those are two. This is a one-off. So that way the more one-offs I can do, the more space I can clear for the others. I know this was a one-off. That chrome was a one-off. That leaves the three there. So you check the galleries here. So those three go together, creating this one-off. Oops, sorry. Did I get this mixed up? Creating this, I got this all mixed up. So this is a good example because I got them into the gallery. So those are all the one-offs there. Let's check the gallery. So those are the same. And then all of these are one-off. No duplicates there. See if there's any variations in here. No, but quickly shows right there the discoloration. So I don't like that. So that just goes in the bad pile over there. And see if there's, so those three are the same. That creates that one off. Those two are the same. That's an opening day, which is a one-off. So that goes there. And I know, even though I have hundreds and thousands of more cards to go through, all these stacks, all this, and then all this over here, I know I don't have any more of this. So the beauty of the system, that's why we're doing this system this way. I know I don't have any more because these are all tops. So obviously that variant is not going to be in there. I don't like all this notching on there. So that goes in the bad pile. These two are one-offs. And I'll look at quality later as well. I don't want you to think this is the only pass. This is just the first pass. So then Another non-duplicate, another non-duplicate. These are 2 individual ones. So we're kind of freeing up a lot of space here for what we're doing, making sure there's no, so I know I have, now we start separating, right? So now I have the, and I'll kind of move them. So we have the virtual reality and the regulars here. Then within here, I know we have a Burger's Best. So this is a good indication, right? I'm putting all the archives and stuff here. So I just have one of the 85 rookie. So that goes there. Those I know are done. These I kind of all just put together in the beginning. So I'll just kind of put them out here like that. And then I go through them. You can see the rainbow here. So that's a one-off. Those are 2. Those all are fine. Those we did already. So I kind of just move them around. Another one-off. These 2 are one-off. Here, here. These are together. So just kind of moving them all around as we go. That's a one-off here. Beautiful card. Goes there. Let's see if there's any variations within here. Nope, these are all okay. Just double check. Yep, those are all okay. This one goes here, goes here, goes here. So you can see this is how you get through everything quite quickly. You can just start moving around. As long as they're duplicates, it doesn't matter where they go right now. I'll show you what we do with those later. So as long as they're duplicates, no big deal. So then if I'm not sure, I kind of just piece these out like that. So then this becomes a duplicate, I mean individual, non-duplicate. And then there's a little bit of fading here. I have to decide, is that from 86, 88? Is that enough fading for somebody to not want it? I say yes, that goes there. If I have to spend more than a couple minutes, so that's more than a couple seconds rather. These are all okay. And then I won't list the one with the price tag as much as I can help it, as long as I have multiples. So that's fine. Let's get all these out here. Okay, so these are all one-offs. This one I'll change because I don't want this. As much as I can help it, I don't want this. I'll just throw away the penny sleeve. Get a new one. Goes to the one-off. So the one-off I'm going to start moving down here because we're going to eventually probably get more. These are all black gold. These are all the same variation. Perfect. I'll put these over here. These are all the same. We just checked. That looks good. This is a one-off. These are one-offs. This is one-off. So we're starting to do really good. This I'll check here. Okay. Okay, so those stay duplicates. Right here are all these 86. That's got a big ouch right there. That goes away. I'm not going to check quality right now, but if there's something that's obvious like that, so I'll just make sure these are all 86. Make sure these are all the right number. Okay, nothing stands out. Nothing unusual there. Perfect. And then we're going to get pretty soon, we're going to get into some of the bigger boys. So we know we have all these, and these all need to get sorted into bigger. That one. So I just need to make sure I have enough room to do that. So I'll show you why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So those are variations. And then I'll just double check my work as well. So then these are opening day. That's different. That's actually quite different. So that's by itself, by itself, by itself, by itself. Here, make sure neither one are the limited. Make sure they have the same number, and then I'll go through and, oops, sorry. And I'll go and check quality again later. So that goes over there. It's a little too faded for me. I don't like how faded that one was. So that can get over there. Try to free up some space from here. These are all okay. So that's good. Good. Perfect. Make sure the numbering is okay. Okay. So now we'll do one of the bigger ones, right? We'll do like the 89. It's not big in this. It'll be easy to sort, but just in case we get other ones, but bigger in the stack. So all the 89s go here. Then if I miss any, I'll catch them. Okay, so those all belong to the proper pile, so I can put one back there and I can put one here. And then what I would do, just show you a little extra step later, you just turn them around, and then I'm just checking really quick for O-Pee-Chee or Tiffany, any variations that kind of stand out. None there, no big deal. I wish I should have planted one just to have a way to show you guys what you're kind of looking for. Nothing that stood out there. Then another thing you can do is check the tops versus O-Pee-Chee. Just quickly, I'll check more off camera, and then move on to the 88 here. And then just make sure tops versus O-Pee-Chee. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I had one. I thought I had one. I love the 88 O-Pee-Chee. One of my favorite O-Pee-Chees. Nothing there. So these are good piles here. This will go here. And this, we'll just keep these kind of together. Did I sort through these yet? Okay, so one standout there. To go through, and I'll go through the 90s. That's all okay. So these ones you got to be careful. These ones, the O-Pee-Chee only shows up right on this line here. So it's not going to show up anywhere else. Again, I should have had an example to show you, but it's okay. None there. We checked that. Now we'll do the 87, which is a lot more, and it has a couple more variants. So this will be a little bit more of a sort to do. So we'll keep this here like this. Quite a bit to go through. Then we'll have to do the quality check later. These are really horrible. I don't know if these are fakes or copy, I don't know what, but I'm not going to deal with those right now. There's another one. Okay, I have no idea. And just do a quick peek on the back. Okay, so this can go back in its home here. I know I'm going to need a space, so I'll move that. And again, I'll check them more thoroughly later. This is just the first pass, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. Checking here. Okay, so you have all that done. Then this one had a little bit of variation, I believe. That one's stained. That one's a little stained. Easy to tell on the nice whiter borders. It's all the same, and then this is completely different. So let's see if they're all the same. Number 4, it's faded. I don't like the way that's faded. I don't know if you could see on the camera, but that's super faded. So no need for that. I don't care. Okay, that looks good. Anything stand out kind of? This one's got a problem. Is that a problem? Let me see that one individually. Yeah, it's got something on there, so that goes into the bad pile there. And this goes over here. Okay, guys, so I took time and I was able to get all the non-duplicates put over to Roger Clemens A. That's going to be one batch of about 100 cards. Everything that you see here all has duplicates to it. And so now I've also gone ahead and put the worst card in the front. All of them should be really good quality. But again, still the worst one that I can choose, or if there's none, then obviously I just pick whichever one. But those should all be in the front, and I'll show you kind of how that makes sense or how that gets played into in just a minute. So these are all duplicates, and now we need to make Roger Clemens batch B, and then we'll have probably C as well. I don't know if we'll get to D, but we might have just A, B, and C. So with the tops, we're going to have more obviously with the Donruss Fleer and all that, but with just the tops, we might get to C. So what's going to happen here is I know that these have 20 in each, and then over there there's 6. These minis I'm not going to worry about yet. That'll be added in a little bit later. I'll show you, but there's 6 there and 20 and 20. So there's 46 here, and then this will be kind of separate, and I'll show you why. What happens is these all have kind of smaller quantities in them. I've already made sure. And over here is the larger quantities to a degree. Not everything, right? Like this is small, this is small. So I'm not going to go through and pick out, oh, this one's bigger. It doesn't matter that much. And I'll show you why. So what you want to do now when you have these all out here like this is you just have whatever pattern you want to have. But I usually go like this, and you'll see. So then you just grab one card. This is the top card. So this is going to be the scanned card. And you just grab the first card from each of these piles, just like this. And then again, when we're listing them and as we're going to put them through the CSV, that's where we're going to make the final quantity check as well as quality check. So right now we're kind of done with that. Whatever happens, happens, unless something is super egregious as we're going through, then we'll deal with it in the moment. But otherwise, right now, we're just picking out the top cards that we have already laid out. So we're just going to do that here. Get these all set up. Okay, and then now this right now is what we list as Roger Clemens batch B. That's what's get listed as Roger Clemens batch B. Okay, now we have all the remaining cards. What we do is the same exact thing, which should end up with the same stack, only now in quantity, right? So we just take all of these here. All of these go away. I actually had to get rid of a lot of like 90 tops. I had quite a significant amount. Actually, that looks like a foil. So we'll keep that as a single duplicate. That was a good catch in the moment. So then this goes here. Keep going with it, going on top, just like we did the originals. Right on top for all of them, just like this. And then this would get stacked on top of each other once I have room. And so then this will be the stack of duplicates. And then this is the original, right? So then when we go and count them all out, that's kind of how they make sense that way. So that's all the tops. And then this one, a nice foil, pretty cool. Actually love the way that looks. That's beautiful. I love that. I might PC that. If you don't see this on the eBay store, you'll know why. That looks beautiful. I love that. So that's B. Now we're going to deal with C. So then this one again purposely is a smaller number of overall cards, but it's going to have a higher quantity, right? So the same thing, just the first one from each pile. And we've already made sure that the worst defender is on the top, or if they're all the same, it doesn't matter. But this goes here. This will be Roger Clemens C, and this will be the tops. And this is the one where maybe we'll add all the extra minis to it. So we'll see. So that ends in the golden nugget. Then we just go and grab all the rest, just like so. This is quite large, so we'll put that just right there. All goes on the top, just like so. I lost a lot of 86. There was hardly any 86. Oh, there's a little line on there, so that goes into a bad pile. And then we end on the golden nugget. So this goes in the bad pile. And then now when we list, we're gonna list this one as just Roger Clemens C, really easy to go. And then this right here stack will match that when we're done. If you guys have seen my how to list quantities on eBay, where I do a Mark McGuire batch, you'll kind of know what that means and why the duplicates get put that way and how they make sense right before we're listing. So if you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. I got all the tops set up. We saw that. That was all fantastic. I don't think there's much value for you guys watching me do the same thing over with the Fleer, the Donruss, and the upper deck, etc. I think seeing the tops alone is a good idea. If I'm wrong and you guys want to see more of this or the complete sorting in future videos, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure if you made it this far, you've gotten enough here. There's not a whole lot different that would happen, whether it's Fleer, Donruss, or anything else. So we're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, do anything you can to help grow the channel. Leave a comment if there's anything I missed, or you have any questions on anything. Would love to answer it. And again, if you're going to buy anything from our eBay store, would mean the world to me. And then also would love just a comment. Let me know that you actually purchased something from our store. Just say hi, and would appreciate it. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.